Hello and welcome to my channel. I've kind of slowed down doing unboxing videos because I'm running out of things to unbox and I'm not necessarily interested in buying things just to unbox them. I don't want it to turn into that kind of channel where I'm just constantly buying things so I have something to unbox. If there's nothing I want to buy, I'm not going to buy it. I do have some other Ninja Turtle videos in mind, some more generic fan videos, and I still want to review a bunch of the comics. Unfortunately, those type of videos require a little bit more energy, and I just haven't had it recently. I just haven't had the will. But the Stan Sakai Turtles did come out, and I was very excited to get them. I bought these all in Target about 2-ish weeks ago. I saw 3 different Targets, and they had the Leonardo and the Michelangelo only. And it was just those two. And just this week, earlier this week, I found one Raphael and one Donatello at a Target that still had multiple Leonardos and like maybe one Michelangelo. So they are out. They are coming around. Neca also just put these for sale on their website. So you can buy them from Neca at the point of this video, I'm still pretty sure. I don't know if these will be like as high in demand as the 2012. I don't know if these are gonna like sell out right away or not. I have not seen the Usagi at all. If you look here, there is an Usagi in his general armor that comes out with this set. I haven't seen him at all, and I'm still on the fence for buying him. I might go back and buy the Usagi in his Ronin outfit instead. I like that one a lot better, just so I have an Usagi to go with these guys. But they're just so cute. One of my favorite things about them is just the bright colors. They feel very spring-coated. I wish they would have come out a little bit earlier. I would have set up like a little Easter, like a little Easter display with them to like go with spring. It is still spring, but Easter is over. But these, I think these will end up being part of my Easter nerd display every year for fun because they're just so bright. I still have my Ling John turtles over here in the corner. I am working on swapping out their hands, but I can only do 1 or 2 at a time because they are so hard to get on and off and it hurts my fingers. So I just do a couple at a time. But like, look at the dark colors and then these bright colors. They're so fun. I think that choosing to do these bright colors was a great move on NECA's part. I think they just really pop. It makes them something different other than, of course, the style. But I'm going to open these up really quick and we will take a closer look at them. Oh, and just really quick, I want to show you the back. We get a little blurb here that talks about the Ninja Turtles followed this cyborg guy named Dr. Werewen through time, and that's how they ended up with Usagi. I have read this comic. I don't own it. My sister owns it, and I borrowed it from her. This was a weird comic. Like, it was not my favorite, and one of the weird things is that a canon, like, this, they kind of pop into Usagi's storyline, like, in the middle of the Usagi continuation of the comics. So, like, it didn't seem like a standalone. I haven't been reading the Usagi comics, but it felt very much like they popped in right in the middle of Usagi's story, and a canon character on the Usagi end dies in this, it's like 5 or 6 issue crossover story, which I thought was really interesting. You usually do not have a character die and stay dead in a crossover, because a crossover is usually kind of like a one-time event that just stands by itself. So I thought those were both really interesting items of note if you want to read the comic. Like, these are specifically based off a comic that just came out not too long ago, maybe like a year or 2 ago-ish. So yeah, if you want to read the comic, it does exist. And they are specifically based off that because in the comic he is a general at the time, which is why he's in the armor and not the typical Usagi Ronin outfit. But that's the outfit I like the most. So okay, now we are going to now I'm going to open up these boxes so we can take a closer look at the turtles. All right, here's all four with all their stuff. I tried to fit them all in the camera. Each one of them came with these little stars, which honestly, I'm tired of seeing them on Ninja Turtle toys. Every single toy has at least one star. Sometimes they have multiple, and they, like, it's, you can kind of get them to hold the star, but it's, I don't know. How often do they actually use throwing stars in Ninja Turtles in any iteration? It's not very often. It seems like it's usually the Foot Clan that uses the throwing stars. And I just have so many. I don't need any more. But we didn't, at least we didn't get pizza with this one because they're in feudal Japan. There's no pizza here. So here's Donatello. We'll kind of put like all four together. As you can see, they are still a slightly different green. I feel like this set is really close to each other, but you can tell that there's still a slight difference. What really makes this feel very spring-like is how light blue Leo's mask is. Usually he's a more deeper blue. I actually drew a picture of Leo. It's been a handful of years now, but I gave him more of this lighter blue mask, and I had I think even more than one person asked me if the picture was of Venus de Milo because the mask was so light blue. And I was just flabbergasted because, I mean, if it was Venus, she was living her buffest life ever because that picture still had, like, full man muscles. So I don't know where they got Venus de Milo from. I am not a fan of this face. And I don't know if Neca's been doing this for a while or if they just barely started, but this is the first time I've noticed this. If you look inside this head, you can see the light blue is inside the head, so this mask isn't painted. This is actually blue plastic. I thought that was really interesting. I'm actually gonna switch out these heads. This head is like way too angry for Leo on a day-to-day basis. This one, this like slightly irritated. This one's way better. Let's see how easy these heads are to... Can I do it on camera? I usually can't. I usually have to put it a little closer to me. It popped off fairly okay. I had to give it a little bit of an oomph, and I probably... Yeah. Okay, I had a little trouble getting his head on. The neck joint, like you try to push down and the neck joint wants to like whoop, 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 you know. So it's hard to like get that force well enough. And I took this off to help me out. These apparently come off, so there is, and these are different mask tails. I think this one kind of, like this one more like flaps in the breeze, and then this one comes down straight. So I think what I would prefer, here we go. Okay, I got it in. Oh, these action figures are so rough on my hands. I know we want things to fit tight so they don't fall out, but holy crap. Actually, I took these scissors and like used it for leverage to push so it wasn't so rough on my fingertips. But we got him on. He's on there good. I like this one better. So let's look at Leo's. They don't come with much. They come with two different hands, along with the ones they have. I really like that they at least put the hands that can hold things. These Lingdom figures, they came with the closed hands, so I have to remove every single one of them, so I at least have hands that'll hold things. I hate the fist hands. They can't do anything other than, you know, they can look like they're gonna fight, I guess. These are Leonardo's. So he's got, like, they're all different. They actually have, this one is Michelangelo's. His are the same as Leo's, But I know Raph's are different because they gave him this hand. The one where he can hold the sai kind of different. And Donnie has just another gripping hand that's just a little bit more open. So they are kind of different, which I think is interesting. But here's his swords. I really like the hilts of these, or the handles, I guess. And we're going to stick them in because we like to do the weapons test. Oh, there is. It is a little bit tight, which I like. Let's get this one in. They feel like they should go in a little bit more and not have this part poke out, but it looks like that is as far as it goes. And they stay in. That's very nice. Not falling out. That's good. These are cute. Here's his scabbards. Those are really cute. He has the typical Neca joints. He opens. He's got the joint here, here, and here. I don't want to take off any hands. My fingers are already tired. We got double joints on the knees. These joints are fresh out of the box, and they're moving pretty well. I've had way worse ones than these. Not too bad. The feet are a little annoying. They're not flat. They're definitely big enough that they look like these turtles can stand fairly well. But when they're not flat, I get a little nervous. My Neca Mona Lisa doesn't have flat feet, and she doesn't stand super well. I don't know if he will. I don't know if he's gonna stand very well. These feet are huge. You would think. We're trying to get him to lean forward because, of course, being a turtle, he's a little back heavy. Yeah, kind of. No. He does have the pegs, so if you have like a stand, that might be for the best, but I don't know why they don't keep that in mind, that we like to actually display our turtles and they need to be able to stand by themselves. Especially like turtles, especially. Like, I have a bunch of dolls, and dolls need stands because they definitely can't stand by themselves. And dolls don't always come with stands, but you can buy like a generic doll stand and it can fit most dolls, but turtles like there's probably some action figure stands, but I don't think the turtles fit. Like, they need to stand by themselves somehow. Okay, but there's Leo. I'm taking up a lot of time now with Leo, but here's Donnie. They all Leo and Donnie both have the little pouches. Same joints. He has a little, I really like this. It's kind of like a little tube backpack instead of, it's heavy duty. It's a big long one. I like it. Let's see if we can get his weapon in there. Ooh, it's tight. Oh, we did it. And that's a tight fit too. Like, this is not going anywhere. I like that. And here is, here's Donatello's other head. He's super angry. I don't know why they had to make him so angry in both heads. This one's, like, they're both different spectrums of slightly annoyed. I'm not sure which head I like. I think I like both heads equally. This one is more expressive, but this one's a little bit quieter. I don't know. We'll think about it. Either head is fine. Going to Michelangelo over here. He has angry face or like super duper happy face. There is no in between. But him and they're roughly the same face. Both of them are cute though. Like, I'll probably keep him with this one. And this is... His mask tail is just... It's just a mess. This has been the past couple days though, just like windy with everything in your face. He matches that. And then he's got little pockets up front for his weapons. I'm not a fan of these at all. They look like dynamite. And their little connectors are so short. Let's see. Is this wire? No, this is just like plastic and it does not. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But they should. I don't even know if these will fit. Let's see if we can get them to fit in the pockets. Oh. Kind of. Yep, they fit. They fit and they fit snugly. So, but he really, we put both of these on here. Does he or does he not look like he's wearing a suicide vest? He's just gonna go rob a bank and claim he has a dead man switch or something. This is a weird aesthetic. I think if they were back here, it would look better, but it takes up so much of his chest. That's just a weird place to put weapons this big. But there's Michelangelo. He's so cute. Little suicide vest. Okay, so there's Mikey, and now we're to Raphael. This is such an expression, and I kind of like it, actually. Here's his other one. And it's the same one. Oh, let's take a look at these. They're all just slightly... Yeah, they're all even Leo. Slightly irritated. Raphael actually looks almost amused. Let's take a look. Nah, he's still kind of angry. It would have been fun if he was like, it's just a little bit like he said something kind of offensive, but it was also kind of funny. Kind of that sort of face. But so I guess you get like a different type of face, and then this face for each turtle that's slightly generic compared to all of them. But there we go. I like the shell too. This is an interesting shell. Okay, so we are going to now look at Raphael's weapons. To right here, they've got little balls on the end. That's new. They're typical Raphael weapons. And they fit, but they're very loose. Will they fall out? Yep, one fell out. So Raphael's are the worst as far as staying in the pockets. This one fits pretty good. This one, there's a little bit of resistance. This one doesn't have any. I'm gonna try to stand. Let's try a different one. Leonardo is one of the harder ones to stand because he's always got, a bunch of stuff on his back. So his back is a little bit heavier than some of these other guys. But usually they're Raphael goes. As Ninja Turtles, they always have to lean forward if you want them to stand up too, or if you want to get a little bit creative, because they are back heavy. But yeah, I guess they're okay. Whoops. You just look at them funny and they fall over. That's Michelangelo's got... Oh, they kind of go from side to side. Oh yeah, that's like a ball joint. Hey! I don't know how useful that is without a toe joint too, but they do that. There he goes. His, like, this foot isn't even flat, but like the blade of this foot is kind of helping him stand better, so I guess there's that. But they're cute. They're cute, they're a lot of fun. I remember when they were first announced at Toy Fair and we saw the prototypes. And I kind of gasped a little because they were just so bright and so fun. And I'm happy to have them. I'm glad they finally came out. But that's it for this one. I don't know when I'll be doing another unboxing video. There's not a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff coming out that I'm super interested in. The Fortnite Turtles I'm definitely going to get, and then I want that G.I. Joe crossover Slash. And that's about it, I think, as far as what's coming out this year that we know of. Anything else, it would be something that's like existed for a while and I saw on eBay and decided I needed to have. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But if I post again about Ninja Turtles, I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.